On the outskirts of Ramallah in the occupied West Bank, Israeli forces are filmed confronting a Palestinian man before shooting him 3 times, the last as he sat on the street. As they approach, the troops appear to see something and move quickly away. The man was apparently wearing a suicide bomb belt. It's unclear whether it was a genuine device or a fake. Israeli police say he had just stabbed a member of its border force. Paramedics took him away. There were further clashes after Friday prayers in Gaza as Palestinians again protested against the US president's recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. The cross-border confrontation bringing more Palestinian deaths. Earlier, tens of thousands had taken to the Strip's main north-south road to march in protest.
The Palestinian people are expressing that they reject Trump's decision, and they are holding on to all of Jerusalem as the historical capital of the Palestinian people.
At the heart of occupied East Jerusalem, tens of thousands prayed, then protested at the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Through the old city and at its Damascus Gate exit, Israeli forces were waiting for them. They'd barricaded off the square, preventing a repeat of last Friday's protests where hundreds gathered on the steps. Still, some tried to stay here and chant, but most were pushed quickly away. Israeli forces have been trying to prevent a repeat of the protest that took place after Friday prayers here in the square outside Damascus Gate last week. They've barricaded it off. There was a group of largely middle-aged and some elderly women who've been there chanting for some time. They're now being forcefully cleared. Several arrests were made in these limited scuffles. Again, the protests much smaller here than in Gaza and the occupied West Bank.
Our public were out in the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound and here at Damascus Gate, but the occupation has a large force as well as private and undercover units.
Israeli forces are certainly doing all they can to quell this reaction to the Trump declaration, but the anger is deeply felt and the protests go on. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, occupied East Jerusalem.